our last video, we said we were going to explain the book of Revelation, so I'm going to start right in. Verse 1 says, the revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave him to, and the word there is to show. The actual word in the Greek language is to signify or to show by signs. What you need to understand, first of all, is that the book of Revelation sounds symbolic because it is symbolic. And so what we will do is we want to look at the symbols. Now, as soon as I say that, a lot of people say, well, I'm jumping off this bus. But you'd be making a great mistake, because everyone understands that there are signs and symbols in the book. No one disagrees. When you run into the Lamb, you know that's a sign for Jesus Christ. You don't even question it. When you run into the lion, you understand that that's a sign for Jesus Christ. What I'm going to tell you is that the signs and symbolisms of the book hold the key for understanding it. Now the question is, why would somebody write such a highly symbolic book? Well, the book of Revelation is three kinds of literature. First of all, it's prophetic literature. So that means there is an unfolding of some future things. Second of all, it is a literature that is apocalyptic in nature, and that's where the rub comes. People don't understand what apocalyptic means. And then some of it is just plain narrative. To come back to apocalyptic, it means this: it was written in a time of deep distress. Something like a time when American soldiers were in Hanoi Hotel, and there they found themselves imprisoned, and their captors were tormenting them. How did they communicate with each other? They communicated with signs and symbols that were obscure to their captors, but very clear to the prisoners. The book of Revelation is written by a church under the oppression of Rome, and it's written in signs and symbols that were very clear to the first century Christians and rather obscure to the Romans. And thus it would have much less likelihood of being suppressed. And so the book of Revelation is signs and symbols, and we'll unpack them for you one at a time. We'll be back with the next one soon.